Well, hi everybody. It is Christy Walsh back again, President's Team member, and it's my absolute pleasure to be taking you through, I guess, the first part of what is really a business strategy training. By now, you are registered. You are on a program of some sort. You should have been going through your member introduction manual and completing the 10 steps. Those of you who are really keen can certainly get that done within a half a day or so. If you're still working through them, try and get them done as quickly as possible so that you can be set up and ready for Go for Business. You should have also by now viewed the Part 1 training recording to give you confidence in the products, give you also some more information about products that can help you get a better result, and having you a little bit more knowledgeable to go out into the marketplace. You should have also by now looked at the marketing plan training. Now, if you're like me, there's no way that you would understand it all the first time that you see it. So these are things for you to go back again and again and again and again. So as I said, this is probably the first kind of strategy training. And it's called Use, Where, Talk, and you're going to hear that terminology a lot. Everything seems to be in threes in Herbalife. 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, use, where, talk. That's kind of just the way we roll in Herbalife. And this is a very, very simple philosophy that was developed by our founder, Mark Hughes. And we've got on the screen there, the magic is in the simplicity. And this is so true. Mark Hughes started the company because of what happened to his mum. Mark Hughes started this company that is a multi-billion-dollar company. Believe it or not, Mark Hughes had a 9th grade education. Mark left school at 15 years of age. Now, he may not have been an intellect, but the genius of Mark Hughes was in his simplistic approach. And when he developed the Herbalife products, he kept them simple and easy to use. When he started to put together the Herbalife marketing plan and then the Herbalife business strategies, it was always about keeping it so simple so that anybody could do this. Whether you're highly educated or you were like Mark, dropped out of school at 15, whether you're a fast learner or a slow learner, the more simple we keep it, the faster it goes. And there's magic in the simplicity. We say fun, simple, magical. If you keep it fun, if you keep it simple, there'll be magic that happens. Yeah, so this is what we're going to be talking about tonight. So number 1, use the products every day. And we are going to elaborate on each of these topics, but use the products every day. Wear the brand proudly. We used to say wear the button because the Herbalife button, the big satellite dish, was the only thing that we had to work with, when so many of us got started. But Herbalife has done such a fabulous job now of really developing the brand to be recognizable, and it really, really is. And talk. What do we talk about? We talk about results. And again, we're going to be discussing this, a little further. So let me just get ready to change slides here. Okay, so use, where, talk. This particular photo here is actually in book 1, and goes through from page 19 to 24. So again, we're going to keep it really, really, really simple in this recording. But if you want to get out your career manuals that came in your Herbalife member pack, pages 19 to 24 in book 1, again, just gives you a little bit more, a few more ideas, and again, further develops on the simple concept of use, where, talk. So use the products each day as part of your healthy, active lifestyle. Wear the brand wherever you go. Talk to everyone you meet and share your story. Yeah. You know why? Again, why this is simple? Because anybody can share a story. Anybody can tell a story. Yeah, you don't have to be a rocket scientist. You don't have to have incredible nutrition knowledge to be able to tell what happened to you on the products. Okay, so using the products. Why is this important? We don't teach sales skills and closing skills in Herbalife. We don't teach that. We teach how to tell somebody results, how to talk to somebody about results and get somebody started on the product. So why is it important for you to use the product? to get a result. Yeah, whether it's a small result or a big result, a significant result, or maybe just, you know, something that might seem insignificant, your result is the most powerful tool, because your results give you confidence. Yeah, and your result is something you don't have to be trained on how to share. When something happens to us, whatever it may be, we know how to talk about it. Yeah. Okay, work on a new result continuously so you look and feel better than everybody else around you. You know, if you're like most people and you're starting on your Herbalife journey, and you're probably starting with a bit of a budget, and so you're starting on one of the smaller packs, or, you know, maybe just a simple nutrition program, you will get results doing that. The idea is, if this is going to be a business for you, the more results you can share, the faster your business will go. So again, if you've just started one of the smaller programs, after listening to and viewing the part 1 training recording, have a think about the targeted products, you know, the Tong Quai, or the probiotic complex, or maybe drinking more of that aloe. The more products you take, the better you will feel and the better you will look. Adding some of our skin products or the hair care into your regime, so that you're not just feeling great on the inside, but you've got, you know, that's something about you. And people say to us all the time, wow, you know, you've just got that, you know, we call it the Herbalife glow. I can tell in people's eyes when they're really using their products. Yeah. And again, we are our own walking, talking billboard for the company and for our own businesses. So we have to look better and feel better and act better than everybody else around us. Here's the other thing, getting an emotional connection to the product. Now, you know, let's talk about weight loss. Weight loss is, of course, an emotional thing, but not everybody starts on the program wanting to lose weight. You know, maybe you've always been underweight, and maybe it's always been an embarrassment to you. Maybe people have made assumptions about you, you know, because you're super tiny. You know, maybe you've always been on the skinny side and you don't want to be. Now, gaining that healthy weight, getting that Herbalife glow, you know, can get you that emotional attachment. I often find that it's the targeted products, you know, again, the Tong Quai, the probiotic, the Herbalife line, you know, the aloe, the extra cal, you know, the rose guard. I often find it's the targeted product that helps somebody take their health to another level, that starts to really lock in that emotional attachment. And for me, it was a couple of things. It was actually the precursor to the probiotic was another immune system product. And when I added that product to my program, my allergies and my hay fever became a thing of the past. I still get the odd day, the very, very odd day, but I used to get it every day. Now, the Nature's Raw Guarana helped to a certain extent, but once I added that immune system product, I hit it on the head. That got me emotionally connected to the products, because I used to have to take antihistamines in my handbag everywhere. So I don't know what it's going to be for you, but think about what it would be. Find out what product would really, if you could have a health change that really got you, yeah, and changed your life. I know people use that word a lot, okay, but changed your life, you know, how would you feel? Yeah. Here's another thing. Okay, so we're talking about you here, your personal use. Why else would you use the product? Use them obviously. Yeah, listen, most of us have breakfast at home, you know, inside our home. But what if you made your shake at home, had it in your shaker, and drank it where people could see it? What if you were drinking your shake as you dropped the kids off at the school gate? What if you were having your shake at work? What if you were on the train drinking your shake, obviously, rather than drinking it in your kitchen where nobody can see you? Have protein bars with you everywhere you go. Not only are they a great on-the-job snack, on the run snack, for me a protein bar is the perfect way that I can give somebody a sample of something amazing. Yeah. Take your herbal beverage everywhere. This has been something that has got me and a lot of my team a lot of business. So I always have a bottle of herbal beverage in my handbag because I don't have coffee. I have my beverage, yeah? And I don't want to get stuck anywhere without my beverage. You know, my husband and I had a late night in Brisbane a couple of weeks ago, a late business meeting, and I had to drive the hour home from Brisbane back down to the Gold Coast, and I had my herbal beverage in my handbag because when I take the beverage, it gives me alertness, it gives me clarity, and it gives me energy. And at 10 o'clock at night, I knew that I would need that driving home back to the Gold Coast. So I have it everywhere for my own personal use, but I also have it everywhere because I often give samples. So if I'm having my tea somewhere, I'll say to somebody, do you want to try this? This is my fat burning energy tea. It's amazing. Now, I never put fat burning energy tea in writing, but I say it. Yeah, so this can be a great way, again, you know, to introduce people to the product. Another great way to advertise your business all day, every day, is get yourself a clear Herbalife water bottle. Okay, your coach can guide you on that. Get a clear Herbalife water bottle and drink your tea all day, every day, cold, in front of people. And you know what? There's nothing like carrying around a bottle of dirty looking water to get people's attention. So, you know what? You don't just want to use your product so you feel great, but you want to use the products obviously and in front of people, because particularly if you're at work, for example, people see you looking better, you're dropping a few pounds, you've got more energy than everybody else, you're not as stressed out as everybody else in the office, and they see you having your shake. Yeah. One of my very first global expansion team members came from a conversation that started at work because a guy called Gary saw me having my shake. Very cool, huh? So it's amazing. All right, look at some quick results here. I know that you saw some of these results on the Part 1 training webinar, but just phenomenal. You know, look at Caitlin here. Do you think Caitlin, this gorgeous mama, feels better now than she used to? No doubt. What about Daniel? Daniel was in the Army Reserves, training hard, but didn't get looking like this until he added his Herbalife nutrition and then upgraded to the Herbalife sports range. Look at Ellen Blackmore, over 60 kilos lost. Janet Saliba, Janet's turning 50 this year. Check her out. Look at her skin. Now that is from internal nutrition and, you know, the external products as well. Look here at Paul Kiley. Paul is a FIFO worker. For those of you who don't know what that means, he flies in, flies out between Perth and the mines. And this is how Paul was kind of looking after working for years on the mines. Then his partner Luby got him hooked up on the products, 30-something kilos down, over 50 kilos between them. Just a phenomenal, phenomenal story. So why wouldn't you want to use the products and get the best results possible? Okay, wear. Again, it used to be wear the button and that was it, but now it's wear the brand. We've got all different types of button. We've got lose weight now, ask me how. We've got, you know, feel great now, ask me how. We've got little Herbalife buttons. There are so many different variations on what you can wear as a little button. And you know what's really interesting now? Herbalife coined the phrase, lose weight now, ask me how. And if you're like me and you notice these things after you start your Herbalife business, you start to notice that other people, you know, have kind of stolen our slogan, I should say. So I remember being in at Harvey Norman one particular day, and they all had buttons on saying, you know, 2 years interest-free now, ask me how, you know. And I've seen it in other places as well, that because, you know what, it creates an immediate response. Yeah? You know, the button does the asking for the people who are too shy. So check out all the different buttons that are available, you know, and wear what you're comfortable with to start, kind of get in the groove, then wear what you're not comfortable with until you get comfortable. And there's nothing like, you know, the lose weight now, ask me how, or you can get one that says, I've lost, you know, over 10 kilos, ask me how, you know, whatever works for you. So that's the button. Now, we also understand that in your workplace, it's highly unlikely that it's appropriate for you to wear a button. Yeah. So what are all the other ways that we can advertise ourselves? How can we be open for business? The apparel, you know, there's great t-shirts that you can buy that actually look really cool with a pair of jeans and even like a pair of stilettos, girls, and a jacket. I had it on last night, knee-high boots, pair of tights, black Nike Herbalife shirt, and my black blazer. It looked really, really cool, if I do say so myself. There's polo shirts that the guys can wear. If you wear polo shirts anyway, why wear the Ralph Lauren pony when you can wear one that says Herbalife Nutrition? Why wear Adidas tights to the gym when you can buy Herbalife tights? Why wear a Nike hoodie when you can wear a Herbalife hoodie? You know, there is so much really, really cool stuff that you can have that you can style the way you want to. I know we girls are a bit fussy, particularly you guys don't care so much, but you know, we can style the way we want to and really represent the brand in a way that suits us. Yeah? Water bottles. Doesn't everybody these days carry a water bottle anyway? So why carry a pump bottle or a deep water springs bottle or whatever, you know, whatever else you would, when there's a Herbalife branded water bottle? There's sports water bottles that are sort of dark coloured that you can't see through. There's CR7 water bottles. I personally like the clear water bottle so that one day I've got my brown, you know, dirty water tea in there. Another day I've got my pretty pink, you know, CR7 in there. Another day I've got my bright fluoro lift off, you know, orange in there. I want people to see and notice that I'm using something different all the time. Also shakers. I give my clients a shaker, even if they just buy a shake, because if they are at work using their products, I don't want them using Tupperware shaker. I want them using a Herbalife shaker. So some of these things, well, these things all cost a bit of money, but they are an investment. They are your advertising out there. Yeah. Hats. There's some really cool looking, you know, baseball type caps or, you know, hats out there, black ones, white ones. There's runner caps. There's all different kind of things. You know, I live in the Sunshine State. Everybody wears a hat when they're outside, you know, on the weekends and stuff like that. Again, why would you wear, you know, a hat that says I went to Cairns, North Queensland once or something like that, when you can wear a Herbalife Nutrition hat? Yeah. Pins. You know what? As you move up the marketing plan, you're going to get a supervisor pin. You're going to get an active supervisor pin. You're going to get a global expansion team pin, a world team pin, like really nice looking recognition pins that, you know what, from time to time, I don't do it all the time, but I love from the time I became global expansion team and there were some little gems in the pin, it looks like a piece of jewelry. Yeah, even your supervisor pin, they're really, really nice. So I've actually had people at the airport going through, when I'm going through security, I had my diamond Herbalife President's Team pin on, and and I take it off, then I go to put it back on, and I've had people say, wow, what's that? What did you get that for? Or what's that all about? You know, they're really, really nice. Pens, why use an Officeworks pen when you can use a Herbalife pen? Yeah, people notice all that sort of stuff. Car stickers or car magnets. You can get your car wrapped. Yeah. In Herbalife, you should see Kayleen Godfrey's car, for example, such a cute little car with the Herbalife wrap around it. Again, being open for business. Ages ago, this happened to me. It actually kind of freaked me out at first, but I was driving again at night from Brisbane to the Gold Coast. I was on my own. This was way back in the day. My husband, Rob, had an old Ford LTD, and we had a sticker on the back window that just said Herbalife. We didn't have a phone number or anything like that. It just said Herbalife. And I noticed when I was about 15 minutes from home, there was a truck behind me, and it seemed like he was following me. You know, when you just get that feeling? I changed lanes, he changed lanes. I changed lanes back, he changed lanes back. And it kind of freaked me out. So when I got to off the freeway, I pulled into a service station, because if this guy was following me, I didn't want him knowing where I lived. I pulled into the service station, parked the car, walked into the console. So did the truck driver. And I stood there like pretending to buy a bottle of water or something like that. And the guy came up to me and he said, I saw your Herbalife sticker. I'm after some of that NRG. I am serious that this happened. So, you know what? You just don't know. Janelle Pocock, who is a Millionaire Team member from Albany, Western Australia, saw the Herbalife sticker on President's Team member Jess Morgan's car. Now, she saw the sticker, didn't do anything about it straight away, and if I've got the story correct in my head, a couple of years went by and Janelle wanted to lose weight. She had heard about Herbalife. She actually knew of Jess from Albany. It's not that big of a town. And she found Jess and called her up, got on the products, and the rest is history. You don't know what a little sticker identifying you as a proud Herbalife member could do on your car. What about bags? Well, the fact that you're a member means you've already got a really nice kind of messenger bag, we call them, yeah? So why put your laptop in a bag from Officeworks when you could now put your laptop in the bag that your Herbalife member pack came in? Yeah? I've got distributors who use their Herbalife bags for nappy bags for their babies. Yeah? I've got mums who put their kids' swimming gear in the Herbalife bag for the kids to take to school. You know, so it's, again, all day, every day, you can actually be open for business passively without you specifically doing something. So again, such a cool thing. And there's really cool sports bags that you can buy, you know, from Herbalife. There's Herbalife shopping bags you can use. There's a whole bunch of stuff, yeah? So there's so many ways that you can be the brand. A word of caution though, please. Just my advice, take it or leave it, but a word of caution. Don't be a Herbalife maniac, okay? Don't be so covered head to toe in Herbalife that people start crossing the street to avoid you because they're pretty sure that you're going to say something to them, okay? If I have a hat on, I don't need to have a shirt, button, tights, bottle, and a bag with me as well. You know what I mean? Kind of be classy about it, be smart about it. How do you want to represent the brand? Yeah, don't be known as the local Herbalife maniac. You know, you don't have to do it all. Have your message, you know, be subtle and professional in the marketplace, because we are the brand. So here's a couple of ideas. So on the top left there, that's World Team member Michael Bleakley. Yeah, rocking the Herbalife skin. Men can use it as well. You can see me. I've just got a tiny little green badge on there. David Cobb there, walking to work with his, you know, dirty water in his Herbalife bag. Tracy carrying her gorgeous grey Herbalife bag there. You can make out the black logo. See, Tracy's going to work. She's a professional businesswoman, but she's repping the brand. Yeah. Candace there after a workout, got the shirt on, got the hoodie on. Dana down the bottom with her 3-day trial button. Wendy, you know, rocking it in the park with just the hat on. See, she's not covered. Nobody here is covered head to toe Herbalife. There's a sports bag, the skin pen, the pen there, and then one of our guys, Kevin, started doing marathon running, and they're rocking his hat and his shirt. So, you know, lots of different ways that you can stylishly and professionally represent the company and the brand. Okay, so we've talked about use, wear, and talk. This is where people can get freaked out. It's not use, wear, sell. It's not use, wear, convince. Yeah, it's not use, wear, transact. Here's what it is, yeah? Use, wear, connect with people. Use, wear, have a chat. Use, wear, interact. It's not about being in sales mode. And if you think you need to be in sales mode, that's what will probably stop you from ever starting. I kind of, for me personally, I kind of like to, once I meet somebody for the first time, let's say that they, you know, ask me about my button or I'm wearing a shirt or something like that, but somebody, you know, there's some sort of recognition, if you like, of the brand or the message or whatever. I kind of figure from that very first point of contact, there'll be 2 or 3 more interactions before there's a transaction. So that takes the pressure off me and the pressure of the person to have exactly the right set of words while I'm pushing the trolley around the supermarket thinking about what am I going to cook for dinner tonight, and somebody notices my water bottle. You don't have to know exactly what to say in that first instance. It's just about making a connection, asking some questions. I'm going to be covering that in this presentation as well. Having a bit of a chat about people, a chat with people, and just interacting like you normally would. You know, if you were in line, and this happened to us, you know, a little while ago. Rob and I were in line to get tickets to go to a movie. Yeah. And the guy in front of us was there with his partner, and he was holding a car key. And the car key happened to be a Bentley car key. And I'm not saying this because it's Bentley, it's just a story I can remember off the top of my head right now. The guy had a Bentley car key, and Rob said, got a Bentley, have you? Like, duh. Got a Bentley, have you? And the guy goes, yeah. Rob said, which model? And I can't remember what the guy said, whether it was the 4-door or the 2-door or whatever. I can't even remember what they're called. And Rob goes, oh, yeah. He said, we're in the market for one now. He said, we're looking around, you know, to get a Bentley Continental GT. And the guy goes, oh, yeah, they're amazing. You'll love it. Yeah? That's just you know what it is? It's finding something in common with somebody to just have a conversation about. And if you think about Herbalife like that, and again, my advice is ask questions to get somebody talking, because if you go off on some mad pitch, or you go off, you know, talking a million miles an hour about your shake and your multivitamin and blah, 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 you don't even know what they want yet. So how would you know the right thing to say? The main thing is, don't be salesy. Just be cool, be a cool cat, not a crazy tiger, and just interact and have a way of following up. Yeah. Here's another advice here. Be prepared. If you're going to wear the brand, you have to be prepared. Yeah. You've got to know how to, you've got to know and show stories on the spot if it's appropriate. Yeah, if it's appropriate. Let's say you're sitting next to somebody on the train and you've got a good half an hour. Yeah. Or next to somebody on a plane. A lot of people have become Herbalife customers because they sat next to a Herbalife member on a plane. True story. You've got to know what stories to show. So I have a folder on my phone and on my iPad of before and after pictures. I've got before and after weight loss. I've got before and after athletes. I've got before and after young hot people. I've got before and after mums, not to say they're not young and hot as well, but you know what I mean? I've got different kind of folders for the different types of people that, you know, we talk to about the products. Yeah, so I've got that ready to go. I don't have to have a brochure in my bag or anything. Yeah, I just have got it in my phone or on my iPad. You also must know, and this is going to be another training, we're going to be doing a packaging your story training so that you get the most impact. Determine quickly their area of interest. Yeah. Look, it does happen that people say, particularly if you have your sticker on a nice car, or particularly, you know, if you're well dressed with your Herbalife drink bottle, people know about the Herbalife income opportunity. Yeah. So you want to determine pretty quickly, you know, is the person you're interacting with, is their main area of interest in looking better, feeling better, or have they got an interest in getting, you know, making some extra income, creating financial independence? Do they love their job? Do they hate their job? No, I don't ask those questions, but I ask questions to get a feel for where they're at. Yeah. Then the next part is knowing what to invite them to so they can be exposed to what their interest is. Is it the products, the community, or the opportunity? That kind of sums up what can we invite somebody to look at. Okay, straight out look at the products, be a part of the opportunity through one of our, you know, fit activities or something like that, or the opportunity. So again, before and after pictures on your phone or your iPad or your laptop. Send testimonials by email or messenger. When somebody says, can you send me information? I only do that if there's somebody that I physically cannot get in front of within a few days. So if I did meet somebody on a plane, yeah, and they wanted more information or they wanted prices or whatever, I don't give it to it all right then. I make the connection. I allow myself to be able to follow them up. I include testimonials with maybe, you know, the choices of some programs or whatever. Yeah. What about inviting somebody to a shake party or a shake masterclass, or just to do some sampling, have a wellness evaluation? Yeah. What about inviting somebody? What about not even having a product conversation specifically, but inviting somebody to come down to a free boot camp? You know, hey, I mean, how hard is it to say to somebody, look, some friends of mine get together every Sunday morning at the Main Beach Surf Club, and we walk into Surfers Paradise and back. We walk fast and we talk fast, and then we come to my house and have a recovery smoothie afterwards. Hey, you know, I don't know if you're interested or not, but some friends and I get together on a Thursday night at the Southport Community Hall. We do a workout together, and then we stand around and have a gas bag and a recovery smoothie afterwards. You want to come along? It's free. Yeah, so you've just got to know where a person's interest could be, and then quickly know what event is appropriate for them. Okay, what about if there's some interest in our opportunity? What about a three-way call or a meeting with your sponsor? You know, when Rob and I were getting our business started, three-way calls with our sponsor is a key part of how we built our business. No question about it. Our sponsor lived in Sydney 80% of the time, only 20% of the time was on the Gold Coast. So we would initiate, we would make connections, we would initiate conversations, and as quickly as possible, have our prospects on the phone with our sponsor or have a coffee with our sponsor. We didn't have the herbal beverage back then. Coffee with our sponsor, so our sponsor could tell the story and answer the questions, because when we got started, we didn't know how to do that. Yeah. What about our online opportunity recording? Yeah, we've got a 28-minute opportunity recording hosted by me and featuring some of our amazing team members who have all had phenomenal results with the products and building their business part-time or full-time. So in 28 minutes, you'll have a prospect who either doesn't want to do anything and will tell you, wants to come along to a healthy, active lifestyle activity, wants to sample the product or come to a shake party, wants to start on a program, wants to come along and check out a live presentation, or wants to find out how to get on our fast track leadership team. Yeah, it'll do that. You can also long distance do Skype calls and Zoom calls. I know, you know, with some of our team members, you know, who've got family and friends in the UK, you know, we've been able to, using technology, do a live presentation across the world to show people what it's all about. It's phenomenal. And then, of course, our live Herbalife opportunity meetings. So many different things. But if you just kind of don't be overwhelmed, keep it simple. Yeah. The whole idea of talking to people becomes easier. So again, the key message here is use where connect, use where interact, be prepared to listen, and then know what to invite them to. You're going to hear, again, it comes in threes: expose, involve, upgrade. So at this point, we're talking about the expose part of the formula. Yeah? Okay. Talk to people. Up on the left there, I think that's Nadia there doing a shake party. The photo there of me with my laptop, that was actually a photo of myself. Dana Fox and I did a Skype call to the UK with one of her friends. Up on the right there is a local circuit fit, which is really cool. Down the bottom there is just the front page of our online opportunity webinar. So if you're looking for that on our Facebook groups, you know what it looks like. Sampling the products there in the middle, I think that's one of Tracy Gillander's, you know, sampling sessions. And then on the left there, this is a guy This is me in, and Putu, his name is, in Bali. Rob and I were staying in a private villa, and we had our own butler. And we had the option every day for breakfast of having nasi goreng, mee goreng, bacon and eggs and all this sort of stuff. And every day at the villa, we would ask for fresh juice, like papaya juice or something unusual and exotic, fresh juice and a plate of fresh fruit. And the butlers thought we were weirdos, you know, because we didn't want the greasy Western food and we didn't want the carb-loaded Indonesian breakfast. So we would ask for the fruit. And finally, Putu said on about the fourth day, what do you do with this juice? And there was always, you know, cans of Formula One in the bench in the kitchen as well. And so we showed him what we did, and he said, oh, you know, this looks great. Then we showed him some before and after pictures, and then we said, this is our business. This is why we can travel a lot and stay in a expensive villa in Bali. And we got talking about his financial, you know, situation. And so Putu, this is me. I'd given Putu one of my samples to take home for his wife out of the 3-day trial pack. I just pinched it out, and Putu became a distributor. So using, wearing, connecting. Yeah. Okay. Excuse me. All right. The button or the brand response. I said before, if you're going to wear the brand or the button, you've got to be prepared. Yeah. Excuse me. And quickly determine where somebody's interest is at. Now, if you are going to wear the lose weight now, ask me how button. Here's what we were taught, concept we were taught 25 years ago. It still works today and it gets results. So, you know, this is great. Sometimes at our trainings, we do this as a bit of a role play. But if you're wearing Lose Weight Now or Herbalife, and somebody goes, oh, Herbalife, that's that weight loss stuff, isn't it? Or how did you lose weight or whatever. The first thing you want to say is, oh, are you seriously interested in losing weight? Because if they're just kind of, I don't know, being polite or curious or whatever, oh, you can say, are you serious or curious? I find having a bit of humour helps to kind of, for everybody to be a bit more relaxed. If they say, and again, so let's just stick with weight loss here. Well, yeah, you know, I do want to lose weight. All right, how much weight do you want to lose? Well, I'd like to lose 8 kilos. Okay. What have you tried before? Well, I've tried working out and I kind of just ended up gaining weight. I also tried just sort of eating, you know, salads at work and stuff like that. Okay, so that was my answer. I tried working out and I tried eating salads. And then I would say, well, why didn't that work for you? Now, you can ask the question, why didn't that work for you? Because if it did work for them, they wouldn't still be 8 kilos overweight and they wouldn't be asking you the question. So you're not prying, it's not intrusive, yeah? And why didn't that work for you? Yeah, why didn't it work for you? Now, you've got to then shut up and listen, okay? Why didn't it work for you? Well, I stopped exercising because I really just felt like I was wasting my time. You know, I wasn't losing weight. Then I was getting frustrated and I just quit, yeah? Or, you know what, I changed where I worked. It changed location. I didn't have time to make salads in the morning at work, and there was nowhere that I could, you know, get fresh ingredients at work. So I kind of stopped doing that, went back to my old habits. Yeah, so you've got to listen to why somebody says that it didn't work. You've got to listen to the message there. Because somebody's saying, well, I tried working out. You go, oh, yeah, you know what, a lot of people do, but here's what we know, yeah? Only 20% of weight loss comes from exercise. 80% is about your nutrition. You know, you can start that conversation. You know, maybe about the salad, say, yeah. You know, we know a lot of people who, you know, make an effort to do the right thing, but if the nutrition's not balanced, if the protein's not balanced, you know, they don't really get long-term results or whatever it may be, yeah? Okay, I say, what did it work? What have you tried before? You've got to listen. Sometimes it might be, I went to Jenny Craig, but it was too expensive or whatever it may be, yeah? Why do you want to lose weight now? Okay, why are you looking to change your situation now? Here's why that's important, because somebody might say, well, I've got a high school reunion coming up in 3 months, and the last time everybody saw me, I looked really good, and now I don't. I'm getting married. We hear that one a lot. I've just had enough. I don't want to live another summer feeling bad about myself. You know, so why do they want to lose weight now? Why do they ask you today? Whereas maybe a month ago, if they walked past you, they wouldn't have asked. And that kind of helps you to empathize with them, I guess. Yeah. Feel, felt, found are some words that we use a lot. I know how you feel. I felt the same way. Here's what I found. Yeah. To then, you know, invite them to sample the product, invite them to have a look at some information, invite them to look at the photos on your phone. Yeah. So lots of ways that the conversation can go. The main thing is to listen to the answers of the questions you ask, so that you can then, whatever somebody tells you as the reason it didn't work, the reason they want to lose weight now, you can quickly point out the advantages of a Herbalife program and quickly tell your story. Yeah. So one of the things that I like is, you know, when I ask people, what have you tried before and why didn't it work? Well, I tried Jenny Craig and I just found it really expensive, or Light and Easy. I found it really expensive and I just couldn't keep it up. I say, you know what, you'll love Herbalife because we can actually design a program to suit your budget. Yeah. I was exercising so much that I just wasn't spending time with my partner or my friends or whatever. You're going to love the product. A lot of people find they don't have to train as hard to get the same result because we really focus on that 80% nutrition. Yeah. Maybe I had kids, or I've used a medication and you know, I just put on all this weight and, you know, nothing I do seems to work. You know what? You're going to love our program because it's balanced nutrition. It gives you energy. It helps your body get back to normal in terms of appetite, in terms of metabolism. You're going to love it. It's simple. Yeah. So guys, there are lots of variations. And if you go to book 1, page 23, you can find out what they are. So I've got some buttons on the screen there, and that's Gabby and Craig down the back, you know, rocking their Herbalife hats there. So many ways these days that you can be the brand and show that you are open for business. Okay. So guys, that is all for this recording. So again, use, where, talk. You'll hear that terminology again, but every time you hear the word talk, I want you to think connect, 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 chat. Just talk to people like you would talk to them about your kids, or about a movie that you saw, or about your favorite sports team, or whatever is going on in your life. Don't get freaked out about that. It's not use, wear, sell. So for the new members out there, you know, give some of these things a try. You will practice. Yeah, you'll get better. Absolutely, you'll get better. And we're also going to be doing, you also have another little training to watch after this one called Packaging Your Story. So when you get results on the product, it's important that you learn how to quantify those results to have maximum impact when you're talking to people, but also how to package your results, particularly on social media, and some of the Herbalife guidelines that are there just to protect us all in the marketplace. So watch out for our Packaging Your Story training. Thanks, everybody. Hope you've learned a lot. Feel free to watch this as many times as you like.